destroyed with their particular weapon. And when you utilize like your special little weapon, then booyah, you've knocked it out. So right now they're trying to get past. There's a checkpoint system just like a Mario Maker as well, where after they complete this thing, there's a little pad that they can rest on, and that basically flags their particular spot for the level. Right now, we're watching the players. Basically, no one's gotten too far yet, but look at the... keep an eye on COOLKID and DaviEu and all of it there. They're all extremely good at this game so far. Brickman's almost done with like the first part. They're incredibly skilled at this.
Those of you who haven't been paying attention, the goal for this particular section is to ride RushJet in such a way that he enters the little spike hole and then destroy the blocks in his path and your path so you can progress. If RushJet hits a wall, he vanishes.
He's also got
progress is stopped.
Yeah, he's also got kind of a wonky hitbox because it's the Megaman 3 hitbox where if he's really close to the floor, even if he looks like he's above the spike, you'll hit it. So sometimes you'll see some odd interactions where the RushJet is inside of the spike rather than directly below it where you usually are. And if you hold the left trigger, you can actually slow down, which they might have to use later for this particular race. Because later on it does get more challenging.
None of the racers have made it past the first section, and seem to be having a little bit of trouble maneuvering Rush into the holes. Otherwise, seem to be having no trouble with it.
I don't blame them. They must be in a rush.
COOLKID obviously having a little better time of it than the others.
Yeah, it takes a while for you someone to practice like this entirely new landscape, which is the beautiful thing about Mario Maker and Mega Maker in itself. You're allowed to have a different experience every single time, like you're playing a new Mega Man game, even with just nostalgic weapons to keep you like going. Now, as a platformer, this game's obviously going to get like more better than like let's say a custom RPG. But when something like Mega Man comes out, there's so many options for you to make levels. Considering the game developer Wrecking Programs, him and his crew have basically added so many new features, like Hyper Bomb blows up like a Bomberman thing too. And RushJet can slow down, like he wasn't able to do that in the previous games.
Yes, this game has a lot of unique features, unique physics. The physics aren't quite the same as they are in classic Mega Man. For example, Mega Man himself does not slide much, even though he did not that much before. There's a little bit more control on Mega Man's end. The speed changes from time to time. There's occasionally frame rate issues, which with any luck we will not encounter here. COOLKID reaching a new section where he has to slide under bombs to activate and clear the path. Brickman reaching the same section and clearing it first try. Now, while this game was not quite intended for this much precise movement by the developers, it was certainly not frowned upon as much as we expected. That there were some developments a couple months after the game's release, where a couple bugs that were used widely as Kaizo features were eventually just patched in and left there. Much to our amazement and approval, no less. But at least things like this with really precise platforming. Now, this isn't exactly what we'd normally play, but
well, we have
up there.
We've played so many different levels in our races, which like they're going on every week on Friday at 7 p.m. that we've experienced so many levels, like incredibly difficult levels. Like for instance, like a couple of our racers have made their own special levels too, like to submit to the race, and they've created incredibly like crazy wrenching ones that like took hours to beat. There are some cases when even Davi, as good as he's doing, has just given up because it was too difficult. But like, you can see their skill too, like the fact that they're breathing through something like this, even with like little ideas to what's going on, because this is completely blind, by the way. They're completely understanding everything that's going on around them in a short notice. And on top of that, normally in Kaizos you would see a character pause to try to get their bearings together. In this particular game, there's a feature where like, if you pause the game, your rush jet would completely go away, so you wouldn't have anything, you'd have to rely completely on your reaction time.
Yes. A lot of the time you don't really have that reaction anyway, so there's a good deal of problems with that. But it leads to interesting things where you can't pause quite as much as you'd like to.
Aw, COOLKID almost beat the part. COOLKID messes up right at the end there with a faulty slide right into the hole, like when jumping off. There goes Davi again. I'll tell you, man, that's really difficult to like sort out when it comes to rush jet, because when you slide, you have a full second of like not being able to like move in a very specific way, especially when you hold downwards, because that's like a normal slide button. There are hotkeys in this game to where C is slide, but if you hold down, that's a default setting. So you're forced to slide, so you have to work with this. There's like a bit of difficulty like in its special means of lines. And as you can see, look at all these freaking great people, man. Look at this. Right now, they've all hit the second checkpoint, I think, with the exception of Gold Medal Bubba's, who's still on the first. COOLKID is making his way towards the middle of the section again, about to make it to the difficult part, right before he hits the final area.
You'll notice these players hitting pause and restarting the level from the checkpoint a lot. That's just because it's faster than watching the death animation over and over.
Yes, it saves a lot of time when it comes to like just waiting 3 seconds for the animation to go through rather than just hitting checkpoint, considering there is sometimes no real way to die in this level.
Although, similar to Mario Maker, there is a slight risk in doing the pause and restart just to gain that little extra second. There's the chance that you'll mess up and hit restart the level.
Oh no, it's fantastic.
And if you do that, it's over.
Yeah, you get completely like messed up out of your back to the beginning of the level.
It's a bad time, but it happens in... I believe DaviEu has done that already.
Yeah, he's done that a few times in like the past races. He's gotten so close to defeating a level when it comes to something really difficult, just at the very last minute, because it's on the very edge of the screen. It's on that when you start, you have to press up and then right 3 times, and if you mess up a single input, you will hit exit the level, which is not good, or you will hit restart the level, which is also not good. Especially when you're 7 checkpoints into a very difficult level.
It's a very frustrating element to an already very frustrating experience.
Aw, COOLKID almost makes it. COOLKID almost realized at the very, very end there that he had to gun down a special rush jet capsule.
This level's a little strange in that it's not quite as heavy on movement as most of the other levels we play.
But it's more reliant on strict platforming.
Now, seeing these players move around like this, that might sound a little strange, but there are many, many fewer inputs during this than there are in some of the section where you have to swap weapons on the fly just to get anything done.
And these players only have one chance to do it before they're like gunned back right to the beginning of the part. COOLKID's still trying his best though at this. Gold medal still at the first checkpoint. He seems to be earning his place though. He's catching up. Eventually, I think eventually he'll start catching up, and the second checkpoint will start being like his save. So right now, DaviEu and COOLKID are at a very high-end race right to the end of the level. Oh, there's COOLKID! COOLKID made it to the
Second
final section of
checkpoint.
this.
Second and final checkpoint.
Yeah, there it is, right there. The bottom.
Dave, he
of the
soft
right-
locked into the level.
If he gets trapped in a
Okay.
platform while COOLKID gets unfair hitboxed.
Yeah, this game was made in Game Maker, which comes with a couple consequences. It's really buggy, but we learned to love it after a while.
Yeah, the
It doesn't
game
usually
itself,
hurt us too
the
bad.
game itself is fantastic. The game itself is fantastic. There's so many weapons and so many like ideas to choose from that you're never like forced with one thing. You can never blame a game for having one or two glitches in it because, well, that's every game. Sometimes there's even special kind of glitches where zips, like they were very frequent in Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 1. You can just kind of zip through the level, and there's some actual like creations of levels that use that very same gimmick. Sometimes and like, you know, there's an enemy that acts like a platform in Mega Man 1, usually found in Iceman stage, which if it pushes you against the ceiling, it'll zip you down to the very bottom of the floor. And it's same with Rush Jet too. If you use Rush Jet and climb up to the ceiling, if you jump at a very specific angle, you can actually zip down immediately to the floor, skipping some sections. COOLKID at the second part, he's rolling up. Let's see if he can remember this. There we go. COOLKID coming up on the third floor here. It's almost finished, man. He's
Seeing
doing
some
incredibly
precise
good for this
splatter
one
movement.
try. Oh darn, he messed up right by the end.
Poor guy.
COOLKID's trying to recover,
Gold
but the
Medal's
space is
game
too high.
crashed.
Oh,
Looks like.
he seems to be trying to get back into it though.
This seems to be more of a bug exhibition than anything.
COOLKID stuck at the same part again, trying to leave it. Brickman nearing the end of this section too. He's gonna start catching up really soon. I know these three players as myself, and they're incredibly good. COOLKID being the opus, like, for instance, COOLKID actually has, like, the world record for Mega Man 1. He holds it on his spare time. He ended up getting the absolute world record for this thing.
Man's insane.
Aw, it's sad death by COOLKID. Almost got up to the very top floor here. Brickman coming up back to the edge. Davi catching up real fast. A tricky part right at the end here where he actually has to keep Rush through this entire gauntlet.
Gold Medal seems to be feeling bad about having to restart.
Yeah, Gold Medal lost a very large amount of his place right there. Not that he had much. Oh, I'm kidding. He's doing actually pretty great for the first time playing this kind of level. Oh, Brickman! Brickman made it to the final area as well. He's catching up with COOLKID extremely fast. Nice work to him. Let's see if he gets messed up by the spikes too. There he goes. It misses with everybody on their first try. Oh, COOLKID made it to the top floor. COOLKID's in the final stretch. Let's see if COOLKID manages. Oh!
Just misses it.
Misses the very final jump right there. Gold Medal has made it back to the second checkpoint. He has conceded, and now he has to catch up with Davi if he wants to maintain third place. COOLKID and Brickman are both fighting for their own first place over here, while they're trying to deal with this. They're trying to have a crazy duel with this final section. And if you're wondering, Napalm Man, no, he doesn't do anything. His walls thing is explosives cannot go through walls. Davi trying some more maneuvers. He's still going for the same strategy. He seems to have figured out how to slow down his vehicle, so he can pinpoint more maneuvers. Oh, Davi got hit by the ceiling spike. Though with that image in Davi's head, he finally probably knows how to maneuver his way through that section now, so he can prepare for it for next time. COOLKID's almost doing it. Oh, COOLKID's hit the final edge of the level. Let's see if this will get him.
COOLKID finally at the final stretch.
Hey, good job, COOLKID.
And he gets
takes
it.
first place. Nice job. Now we're back onto the race between Davi and Gold Medal. Brickman's still trying to keep his solid second place from them. Davi's starting to come up to the edge of the section here. Both doing extremely well for a blind race of this caliber. Aw, Davi misses the very last section of it. Trying to see if he can... Gold Medal and Davi both stuck in the same spot. Both got soft locked into a point. Had to restart from the checkpoint. Brickman's starting to figure this level out. He's made it to the 3rd floor. Now he just has to beat this one and the next one, and he's got it under control. Looks neck and neck between Gold Medal and Davi right here.
It's a very close race between those two. Brickman way up in front.
You never know. They're both very good. Once they hit that 3rd section, it's just a neck and neck race from there. And it's still anyone's game until Brickman gets that flag. And then it's Davi and Gold Medal.
Brickman gets caught on Rush and dies
So does
for
Davi. Davi gets cut on Rush too. He walks right into the same spike.
Players taking deaths. It's almost as if the pressure is on.
Ooh. Incredible hitbox by Davi there. Brickman making his way up back to the 3rd floor, getting ready to deal with the final section. Let's see if he can manage this. Aw, Brickman takes a hit. He sees the section though, he can get it next time. He's getting incredibly close to finishing this level. It's still a race between Davi and Gold Medal. All up to who can beat this entire section first. You have to do this entire particular section in one go, otherwise it's back to the start of it. Davi hits the spike for the 3rd time now. He keeps nailing it. It's great. It keeps a very tight race between Gold Medal and Davi right until they figure out how to defeat the end of this particular segment. Then they could try to catch up with Brickman at the very, very last edge.
COOLKID going off to do his own thing.
Yeah, COOLKID styling on them to the point where he's just playing his own special levels. Davi misses the rush jump and has to restart.
COOLKID off playing a different level entirely.
Showing his true
basketball
skill. But yeah, as you can see, the Hyper Bomb, if it does explode on his screen, you can actually see that it does blow up in a special pattern too, similar to another game. But right now we're focusing on these guys. Right now, Brickman is still trying to make his way towards that 4th and final floor, and it's still a race between 3rd place between Davi and Gold Medal. They're still working on finishing up this part. Davi seems to be getting incredibly close to it, though. He's coming up in the very final part of it. Aw, he has to restart it. Gold Medal's coming up near the same section. Falls, hits the thing.
Brickman making some progress.
Brickman hit the 4th floor. Now he's just got to beat this part. Let's see if he can do this. Aw, misses the rush jet. Has to restart right back at the beginning. Though we could see a 2nd place from Brickman really soon. Davi gets hooked on by rush jet, smacks right into the spike. It's good effort from all these racers. They're both doing incredible for their first time just breezing through this kind of level. It's still still very close between Davi and Gold Medal. It looks like Davi has a bit of an advantage being on the part for longer than Gold Medal has. But it seems like any one of them could just jump straight back into a full lead and a 3rd place at any point now. Davi missing a jump.
Gold Medal wasting time.
I think gold medal might be a little heated.
COOLKID going on with a glitch exhibition.
He's basically 80% of this game already. Brickman starting to make his up back to the 3rd floor. Already understands what the level has for him, so he can do this really quick this time if he nails the rush jets. COOLKID and gold medal still on their way. Oh, Brickman coming up to the rush jet. Oh, he gets zipped right through the rush jet. Unlucky. Davi has made it to the 2nd checkpoint and is getting ready to try to catch up to Brickman. Hard to say though. It's a very large part. Brickman has been stuck on this for a while now. All gold medal is in deep 4th place, but he can still catch up. There's still a lot of time for him to make this part and still catch up with Davi and Brickman. Brickman's having trouble with some of the timings, but he's starting to understand it. Making his way back up to the 3rd floor, starts trying to knock everything out of his way. He probably has a vendetta against this rush jet by this point. We're probably going to see some angry letters against us. Brickman hitting the 4th floor, getting really close to a finish thing. We might have a 2nd place here very soon. Oh, he hits another zip from Rush Jet. Unlucky.
As the creator of this game has stated multiple times, his bane is moving platforms, which have been demonstrated here to not work quite as well as anyone would like. They have a habit of zipping you into the floor, which more often than not in these levels is spikes.
Especially kind of Kaizo levels.
COOLKID doing nothing in particular.
Just styling on everybody by showing everyone how better he is than them. Brickman's back at the 4th floor. Davi trying to catch up. Can he do it before Brickman hits a very powerful wall right there due to Rush's top hitbox. Gold medal's nearing the very end of the section. Oh, also, fun fact, this game does have quick weapon switching like a Megaman 8, 9, or Fang games, which basically lets you quickly swap between what weapon you want and what weapon you don't. So when it comes to levels with multiple weapons or gimmicks when you have to swap extremely fast, you can utilize all the time you have in your hands if you don't want to pause, or if you can't risk pausing. However, it does still get rid of the projectile if you fired one. COOLKID taking a nice relaxing break. Brickman gets hung up on a wall again. Davi's still making his way. There's still a lot of chance.
Player's not making a whole lot of progress.
He keeps trying at it though, he keeps going. That's determination right there, dude. Right now, Brickman and Davi are at a very straight ahead match. Brickman is getting incredibly close to that grand finale, and Davi's just right behind him. Gold medal's still gunning for that 3rd checkpoint. There's still anyone's game. Besides COOLKID's, I mean. Brickman made it back to the 4th floor. He hits the same wall again. Davi misses a rush jet right by the ladders. They both have to start right from the beginning.
It's possible Brickman doesn't know that you can just move Rush Jet into the floor without destroying him. Which is probably why he keeps moving into the ceiling.
I think he's trying not to risk the hitbox from the lower part of Rush Jet, because as he's hovering over the spikes, that is the lowest Rush Jet can go without colliding. The game will not let you go any farther. Oh, he forgot to hit the other Rush Jet. Davi's catching up. He's going up to the... probably might be going up to the 3rd floor soon. He understands this section very well. Oh, he hits the ladder but forgets to go up. Brickman tailing his way back up.
Gold medal appears to have given up.
Gold medal has lost all will to live. But that's okay, his determination will bring him back stronger than ever, I hope. Davi and Brickman still coming at the first place. COOLKID has left the arena. Davi and Brickman coming up right by the same each other. They're almost neck and neck. Brickman only needs to do this very important jump and he'll... Oh!
And he makes
Brickman,
it.
oh, he hits another zip.
Again.
Oh, it doesn't seem like he knows how to slow down Rush yet. That's really hindering him at this point. Davi with the technical skill there might just catch up to Brickman before he has a chance to beat this level. Gold medal's still trying strong. He's still going for it. Right now we got a race between 3 players. Gold just behind 1 checkpoint, almost beating it though. Davi and Brickman are at a neck and neck spot for 2nd place right before the finish line. Ooh, Brickman misses a spot. Has to restart the level. He might be trying to scope the scene though. Davi coming back up to the 3rd floor. Almost neck and neck with Brickman. He seems to understand the section too. Oh no, he gets hit by a Rush hitbox right there. Tries to make a cheeky ladder jump, but it just doesn't go well for him. They're both having a crazy time trying to climb up this tower, which is incredibly difficult. Gold medal makes it to the midway of 2nd checkpoint, almost to the end. Aw, gold medal misses the rush jet right there and has to restart the section again. Davi catching up as fast as he can. Brickman gets knocked out by the 3rd floor. Davi starts trying to come back. Davi could make a comeback. His lack of knowledge.
Trouble with Rush Jet's hitboxes.
Hardcore Needleman flashbacks. DaviEu almost makes it to the final part of the level. Almost fully catches up with Brickman right then and there. It is truly neck and neck to which player can make the section first. Brickman learned how to slow down. He seems to be able to utilize that tech more too. That means that there could definitely be a 2nd place finish between Davi and Brickman very, very soon.
Any day now.
Any day, yes. If Rush's hitbox will let him. An intense race between them both. They're both going at it as hard as they can, but still can't deal with, certain factors that just weigh in. Especially pressure. It's one of the most powerful things you can do against somebody who has to play something like this every day. DaviEu misses the hitbox, gets shunned by the box. Brickman tries it again. Brickman's coming back to the final section. Does he? Oh, he misses the rush jet right at the end. All that's keeping him from him in a 2nd place is definitely that 1 rush jet. Davi trying to pull himself ahead. Still making his way to that 4th checkpoint again. Or 4th floor again. Davi still riding his way to the top. Brickman right behind him. Davi hits the checkpoint, goes up to the 4th floor, the final thing. A very quick stretch right here, just for both Brickman and COOLKID. Or is that Davi, I mean. Oh, he switches his weapons at the last minute. He loses the rush jet.
Gold medal still hasn't recovered from his crash. Or his Alt F4. I don't know what happened.
Oh, they're both right neck and neck. They're both coming up to the final stretch here.
But Brickman doesn't die.
Hopefully. There's a lot of glitches that have been getting in his way, especially due to that hitbox of Rush Jet. He just stays too close to the floor when he doesn't know he should.
Well, the hitbox isn't a glitch, it's just not that great.
Well, to be fair, the creators of Mega Man 3 and such didn't really expect this kind of platforming. Davi and Brick both gliding back up to the 3rd floor. Brick trying to catch up with Davi now. It seems to be a very, very close race. All Davi needs to do is land that grand final jump. Oh, Davi nails the little stretch here. He gets to go back up to the 4th floor, make it a very quick race to the top. Davi could make it through the hole. Yes, Davi does. Does he make the rush jump? He makes the rush jump.
He makes the jump.
He makes the jump right to the boss.
He's on the final stretch. See if he remembers what to do.
Nice job, Davi.
And he gets
taking
it.
2nd place from Brickman. Oh, what a comeback from Davi.
Rather unexpected. It's a shame he was our game audio. I have no idea what Gold is doing at this point. Brickman getting a little impatient and almost missing Rush completely. He almost does it again. Making me nervous. On the final stretch. Can he figure it out? He misses it, but you can respawn the platform, so there's not really a problem. And he finishes the level, taking 3rd and leaving Gold in last.
So everyone's a winner here. There can only be 1 gold medalist. I'll tell you what, though. Maybe COOLKID has the platinum medal, but the bronze medal sure is gold.
Well, that's the game. COOLKID in 1st, Davi in 2nd, Brick in 3rd, and Gold, ironically, in last. GG's everyone.
Gold tried to pedal to the metal, but the crash just stopped him.
Still having some difficulty with the 2nd checkpoint. And dies to his spike.
See, it doesn't matter about place. It all matters about that grit you have to finish the level. Makes it near the checkpoint again. Comes to the midway of part 2. Comes to the very tricky section. Makes the rush jump. Does he get the... No, he does not. He has to keep trying. He has to learn how to slow his rush jet down, too.
He may not finish.
Gold medal really rushing to get past this checkpoint.
Stop.
I will never.
Gold appears to be getting very frustrated.
Oh, he wasn't sharp enough to avoid those spikes. Oh, he jet through the section too fast. Gold medal still going strong as to restart back from second. Well, I guess he was going very quick, man. Rushes, he has to thread the eye of the needle, man. Hope he doesn't crash, man.
As much as I'd love to join you on your pun train, I don't know that I can.
Oh, it's okay. The more I request to get punched in the face, the better. Right now, oh, he misses in one more jump. He keeps going right to the end of the section. He still has one more very tricky part to get through, which he has to go through at least once to understand what's going on. Don't worry, gold medal. This level is very hard, man.
The pace seems to have slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of the really good players have finished in incredibly good times. 40 minutes. Oh, he misses another jump. It's okay, one day he'll end up on top, man.
Something you weren't going to see a whole lot of in this level is weapon switching.
Oh yeah,
is used an awful lot more in the higher energy levels.
yes. There's certain other weapons that do special things. Like, you know, a bomb like blows up in a very particular way. There's a weapon called Charge Kick, which from Mega Man 5 Charge Man, like, it usually let you slide on the floor and do an extra kind of attack. And right now in this game, you could do something called a mid-air slide, where if you jump in Charge Kick, you can actually glide in mid-air to the point where you can get a second jump directly in it. And there's also another weapon that does something else called Top Spin, which normally in Top Spin you would just glide through an enemy and deal lots of damage. In this game, you can actually bounce off of the enemies, even invincible ones, still doing damage. And weapon switching would come to a point where you would top spin off an enemy, and right as you reach the peak of your jump, you would switch directly to charge kick to get another special method of height. And then right before the edge of the jump, you have to hit another platform in order to like restart your jump cycle. There's even M-beams and stuff where that zip is in there too, which is also used for like speed running through levels.
The chat seems to be getting into your Robot Master puns.
Well, what can you say? I lit that spark, man.
Oh my goodness.
Gold Medal's still trying. I am here to tell from our sub commentators that they all like puns. Oh no. They're going to unleash a terrible demon. Gold Medal's still trying to turn up the heat, man. COOLKID beat that level in a flash, man. If he could do this section faster, he would, man.
How do you do that? Gold appears to have lost all hope.
Gold is still trying. He keeps going for it.
Barely making it. Given the rate at which he is moving, I don't think...
You never know. He could make it in the hour.
Not if he keeps missing this. That's the thing about Kaizo.
That's
It's
true,
always
yeah.
crazy
You could try to
precise.
get other racers. This race, a lot of people were busy, so we only had 4 things. Next week, sometime in the future, we could theoretically ask again and see if we can get a bunch of players, an entire arsenal, just ready to play this game.
There's a lot of players that do this, though it's a relatively small community. There is a Discord that I think I might link for anyone interested.
Cyclone's already done it for us.
Oh, has he? Ah, good. Thank you, Cyclone. Gold Medal visibly frustrated.
Gold Medal's feeling the blues. Might be a little lightheaded, but you know what they say, a light head makes a bright man.
I don't think they say that.
I say that. It's for the sake of the plot. The ultimate underdog story where a 4th place guy comes back to 4th place just to complete this race. The one where it was against all odds, he determines his way straight to the finish.
Gold medal's the underdog, is what you're telling me. Gold misses the jump.
COOLKID might have finished first, but we all know everyone's fan favorite is gold medal over here. Pedal to the metal, man.
I mean, this level is pretty hard, man. I don't blame him.
Ted, you can't escape, man. You got pulled right into the funds. You can't escape it.
What did I do?
You said hard, man. You can't escape it.
Oh no.
The ultimate riveting storyline. Gold medal keeps trying for that 4th place, and Ted has recently been acclimatized to the realm of puns.
Acclimatized?
Yes, there's a mountain of them.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Back to the middle of the section, taking center stage. Oh, missing that one last jump again.
You just can't miss these jumps, man. Oh wait, wrong game. I think Gold probably needs to stop rushing.
And he's been taken over, ladies and gentlemen. "10 minutes left. Gold medal's going to have to kick it into turbo, man."
Is that a thing?
Yeah, Megaman 7.
Gold medal too slow.
Maybe at the last minute he'll have some nitro, man. Right now he's just gotta chill, man.
I mean, I know that I certainly gain a little bit of speed when I'm under this kind of pressure. From the game, not necessarily outside it.
Yeah, according to our pun enthusiast fans, gold medal is quite the bomb, man.
That seems to be the opposite of true.
They're staying with him for this long. They truly believe he can do this. I believe in him too. He's got my full support.
You just gotta believe. Are we Bob Ross now?
Yes. This game's a kind of art, man.
I don't think that's a Robot Master.
It is my heart.
Alright. We've been told the race is ending right about now.
I'm okay. I see. Sorry, Gold Medal. He couldn't make it in time. His determination might keep him going after the race, though.
Sometimes this is just how it is with Kaizo. You can't.
Normally, a race timer would extend up to midnight EST. It goes very, very long. And
And
unfortunately, we don't have
sometimes if
enough
we don't
time
get a full
to.
top 10, we
We
get
have, like-
problems.
Yeah, we have a special top 10 list to show like the raters of it.
If we don't get a full top 10, sometimes we extend the timer past midnight and it works. It's fine. But we'd love to see everybody come and participate in this. Next time, it's not always going to be as fast as
Yeah,
this. It's not.
That's just the way it goes with Kaizo. That's how it works, though. Is maybe he'll practice and come back, make a full lead next time, take third, second, first place.
It's not always going to be as flashy.
But I'll tell you what.
But that's all.
Yep, we gotta sign off ourselves.
So, yet again, I'm Ted.
And this one's Sylvanus, which they still haven't got my Twitch name right in the chat, but that's okay. You know, it's a pleasure just to be here, man.
I don't think there's a here, man.
Fun fact, I may or may not end every sentence with man, so we're gonna go with this.
Oh, okay. I guess that works out just fine for your puns then.
You never know, they're pretty mega, man.
Hey. That's all. Professor Mitchell, you're not funny.
He is very funny. Maybe next time we do this again, we can actually have more people joining us for this very exciting race. We have 400 viewers in the chat. It's up to 400 people we could have racing, an incredibly large amount. Of course, this is all viewers' choice. We never like to push anything on anybody when it comes to this. That's all, folks.